So I found this Chinese cabbage while we were shopping at Giant Hyper earlier, and I decided I'm going to make some kimchi. Because I've got some carrots that I've julienned here. I've got all the ingredients for the sauce paste, whatever you want to call it, on the side here. But the one thing about Giant Hyper cabbage or vegetables is that you need to wash them really well. So I'm going to go give this a scrub. Just going to roughly chop the cabbage into bite-sized pieces like that. I like all different shapes and sizes, so some of them are bigger than others. It's fine with me. I kind of want to taste what this tastes like raw. It's actually really good. It tastes like cabbage, but with like less flavor. And that's all super easy peasy. So to this cabbage that I've chopped up, we're just going to add a ton of salt, quite a bit, and just massage it in. I'm going to just let this sit for like 20 minutes, and then we'll rinse it. And you'll see it would have like wilted down a little bit. You can see already it's starting to like wilt down the more we massage it. Now I want to preface this by saying this is not an authentic recipe by any means. This is me making kimchi with what I have in my fridge plus like 2 things that I bought. So I don't have the authentic chili powder. I did see somewhere that sells it, but it was like 80 rand for this huge bag, and I don't want to buy a huge bag. With that being said, let's make the paste that we're going to mix our veggies in. So I've just got a little bit of water in my blender. I'm going to add an onion that I've just roughly chopped, some chili flakes. Okay, so tomato paste is in. I'm going to add a squeeze of lemon juice. I've got some crushed ginger. And this is kind of, we're just measuring with our hearts. We're not measuring, you know how strong it is. Oh, I love ginger. Okay, we're going to put quite a bit of that in because we like that. I couldn't find fish paste or oyster sauce or anything like that, unfortunately, so we're not going to put any of that in. I'm going to put in a bunch of salt, a bunch of pepper. I'm going to add a bit of soy sauce. I'm going to add some tomato sauce just for to help out with that red color a little bit. Sugar, ideally I would have loved to have added like an apple or something like that, but we actually don't have. And then I've got the secret ingredient, which is this homemade habanero sauce that I made. It's a habanero and persimmon sauce that I made a couple weeks ago, but I've got quite a bit of that. I think that's more than enough. It's actually, that might be too much. It's actually really spicy. That might have been too much, but I like my kimchi spicy. So I've seen people make like a slurry with corn flour or like sweet rice flour if you have it, but I don't have that. A bit of water, just some. Like I said, no measurements here. And then some cornstarch, again, no measurements, maybe like 2 teaspoons, heat teaspoons, a little bit more. This is definitely, now that I'm looking at it, more of like a South African version of kimchi, but you know what? To each their own. Okay, I'm gonna pop this into the microwave for a little bit and stir it. That was so quick, that was 20 seconds in the microwave, not even. So we're gonna add that to here. Okay, so we're gonna blitz this, and that's gonna be the paste that we're gonna put onto the vegetables. Okay, so we are back with the paste. Okay, that is perfect. I'm gonna go rinse the cabbage now. I've rinsed the cabbage and squeezed out all the excess water. I'm gonna add those carrots, and then we just add our beautiful kimchi paste right on top. Toss that in. I would use my hands, but with the habanero in there, I am high-key terrified. Okay, so now that this has come together, it will obviously be better in like 2 days if you just let it sit in a container at room temperature, and then you can refrigerate it afterwards, after the fermentation process has started. I'm gonna taste a little piece now. I love kimchi so much. I know it's not authentic. I know there's ingredients missing, but it's just so good. And this, after a couple of days in the fridge, is gonna be divine. Oh my word, I'm so excited. I just realized that I forgot to add garlic to the paste. We're gonna add some pieces of garlic. This is gonna make all the difference. Just you wait. Into here. Seal it. Because the fermentation is like the most important part. I'm gonna push this down. There we go. And then seal that up. Kimchi!